Good afternoon, Valkyrie athletes. Taylor here. I'm going to show you guys today how to get set up for dynamic effort upper. So similar to the dynamic effort lower, most of the time we're using bands and bands set up from the bottom. So you guys will see prescribed a lot speed bench with double micro mini bands from the bottom. So today I'm going to show you how to set that up. I've got micro mini orange bands, which you can order from Rogue or Amazon, and it's very similar to the wide stance box squat. We've got a heavy set of dumbbells set up on the floor, and I'm going to take the band doubled through the dumbbell here. I'm going to loop it and set it up on my bar. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, what's really important here is you'll notice that when the bar is in the top of the lockout position, or it's going to be at the bottom of the eccentric phase, there's going to be tension in the bar and no slack in the band. All right, so I'm going to break down the benching technique a little bit for you Valkyrie athletes. So the first thing that I want you guys to do is to sit on your bench, take your shoulders and place them right out in front of you, just as if you were laying on the bench with the barbell in your hands. What I want you to do from here is, while keeping your rib cage down and your core tight, is squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now what this does is this protects your rotator's cuff, and this is exactly how I want your shoulders to be set up when you're on the bench. When we take a look at our feet are an important factor in the bench press as well. A lot of people think of the bench press as just fully an upper body movement, but it is actually a full body movement. So depending on your hip mobility and flexibility, you'll set up your feet as wide as comfortably possible to where your heels can be on the floor, and you're going to actively engage your knees out so that you're able to engage in your glutes while you're pressing through the bench. So when we do our dynamic effort upper days, most of the time you see 9 sets of 3 speed bench. You'll see that I write out 3 sets of 3 at close grip, 3 sets of 3 at regular grip, and 3 sets of 3 at wide grip. It's important that you're using 50% of your 1 rep max floor press on the bar plus the bands from the bottom. You do not want to increase weight as you go throughout the process. You'll keep that same weight through the entirety. What you're going to focus on is fast speed and perfect technique. Now what I'm going to show you next is how to set up your hands on the bar for each grip. For close grip, your pointer fingers are going to be right where the smooth meets the gnarling. For regular grip, you're going to be a thumb's distance between the smooth and the gnarling here. And for wide grip, depending on the length of your arms, you're either going to place your pinky finger on the close ring or the outer ring. For me, since I have longer arms, I like to go on the outer ring. Pinky on the outer ring.